Today, we'll be building out a pull plan in Hoyle's construction planning module. First, we'll go over the basic components: swim lanes, milestones, tasks, trades, and dependencies, and how to use those. If you're already familiar with the tool, here's a list of timestamps to skip around. So, what is pull planning? Pull planning is planning a project in reverse order from completion to start to accurately map out all dependencies. If you want to install a sink, you need the bathroom counter installed. The plumbing needs to be done, and for the counter to be installed, you need the flooring installed. Work backwards, describing every dependency. Then you organize those tasks in chronological order, and you've got yourself a plan. Of course, construction projects are full of so many moving parts, and teams can have conflicts, rescheduling, and team capacity issues. That's why it's important to not only plan it all out in detail, but to be prepared to make changes and stay transparent about shifts in the schedule. So let's jump in. Today, we're building a house. If we start clicking around, we see swim lane 1, plan, some columns, and a little calendar icon. Let's set up our plan. Click the calendar icon for plan settings. Set an anchor date. That's the start of our project, ideally. The first day of the week is Monday. Our work days are Monday through Friday. And next, let's create a milestone for house completion. And then I'm going to create 3 inspection walkthrough milestones throughout the plan. Finally, let's define our trades. Open the task inbox in the toolbox. Click Trade, Add New Trade, and create inboxes for all your teams. That's plumbing, electric, inspectors, concrete, framing, HVAC, roofers, etc. And then add the team capacity. Now, at this point, you're ready for the pull plan session. This means you gather all the teams, in person or virtually, and have them log into the workspace. Each team is going to put their heads together and populate their trades tasks inbox with all their responsibilities. To add a task, click the plus in the task inbox. Add a title, description, days needed, people needed, and an optional link. This can be a link to the contractor's contact information, a link to an internal document, or a separate project management solution, whatever you need it to be. Because our teams do not work on weekends, I will keep skip weekends and holidays on. And let's start planning. Start with the final step and work backwards. During this collaborative session, this is where teams should chime in to communicate dependencies and then map that out on the plan. So, if anything needs to be moved or changed, you know what the domino effect is. If needed, you can create swim lanes for different trades, shifts, or teams. For setting weekends and holidays, simply click on a day in the plan to disable it. This will break up any tasks that overlap that day and display it for the next available day automatically. As you work through your project, things come up. Maybe a rainy day has set several teams back and you need to replan. Clicking on a task, you can mark a task as complete, committed, or incomplete. If incomplete, you will then choose the appropriate variance reason for reporting, and you will also be prompted to replan that task, which may result in dependency conflicts, which will be outlined in red. A quick way to browse dependencies is to locate the dependency icons, where you can click through and highlight both upstream and downstream dependencies. You can access the Insights panel by clicking into the drop-down in the top right. Here, you will see that you can fully customize visual chart reports from the data in your plan and see quick stats such as plan completion and capacity needs. The Insight panel currently has 2 modes: Charts and the Weekly Work Plan. The Weekly Work Plan gives you a detailed spreadsheet view of the plan. This information can also be filtered, focus on swim lanes, trades, statuses, weeks, or labels. Capacity and task descriptions can also be toggled. A weekly work plan is useful for teams who want to know what work lies ahead of them for the week. In the bottom right corner of the panel, you can export this information to PDF and send it out. You can export specific data via the Insights panel, and you can export the whole plan via the top right dropdown. You can export to PDF, or to CSV. Exporting to CSV will output 3 files split into by tasks, by trades, and by weeks. Hoylu is aligned to support data imports from project management softwares such as P6 and MS Projects. Drag in your CSV file into the workspace, and Hoylu will provide you with a fully customizable CSV mapping tool to accurately visualize your data. We hope you found this overview useful. Thanks for watching.